All right, let's just jump right into it. If you've ever wondered how to turn those quick little vertical videos on Instagram into a serious moneymaker for your business, you've come to the right place. We are going to break down exactly how to master Instagram story ads, from scratch all the way to the pro-level secrets. So why even bother with story ads? Well, let's start with this number right here, 1 billion. That's how many people are using Instagram stories every single day. That's not just a feature, it's a global stage. The opportunity here is just absolutely massive. And that really leads to the biggest question for any business owner or marketer out there. Are you actually part of that conversation? Is your product, your service, your message getting in front of that huge, super engaged audience? Because if not, you are leaving a ton of money on the table. So what is it that makes this ad format so special anyway? Let's get into exactly why story ads are a total game changer in today's world. Okay, so let's look at the core advantages. First off, they're immersive. They take up the entire phone screen, so there are zero other distractions. It's just you and the viewer. Second, because people are already tapping through stories, the engagement is naturally way higher. Your ad just becomes part of that flow. Third, and this is huge, when you do it right, they feel native. They feel less like a jarring commercial and more like something a friend posted. And finally, you get to use Meta's insane targeting capabilities to put that perfect, native-looking ad right in front of your ideal customer. It's a killer combo. All right, enough about the why. Let's get our hands dirty with the how. Launching your first campaign is actually way easier than you probably think. We're going to walk through the essential steps to get you up and running, like right now. Honestly, it all boils down to these 4 things. 1. What do you want to happen? 2. Who are you talking to? 3. Make something they'll actually want to look at. And 4. Tell the system how much you're willing to spend. See? Simple. Let's dig into each one. So, step 1 is your objective. What's the goal here? Are you just trying to get your brand in front of as many eyeballs as possible? That's reach. Do you want people to actually swipe up and land on your website? That's traffic. Or are you aiming for a specific action, like someone buying something or signing up for your newsletter? Well, that's conversions. What you pick here tells the algorithm exactly what to do. Next up, your audience. And this is where the real magic happens. You can get crazy specific. You can target people based on their age, where they live, what they're into, even their past shopping habits. And get this, you can create custom audiences to show your ads to people who've already visited your website. It's so powerful. Okay, pay close attention, because this next part, it's probably the most important piece of the whole puzzle. You can have the perfect goal and the perfect audience, but if you're creative, the actual ad doesn't connect with people, none of it matters. So let's talk design. And this right here is the perfect example of the biggest secret to winning with story ads. Over on the left, you've got that glossy, overproduced ad that just screams, "I'm a commercial." But look at the right. It looks like it was just filmed on a smartphone. It's using the same fonts and stickers you'd see in your friends' stories. That lo-fi look feels authentic, it builds trust, and it almost always crushes the polished ad because it doesn't feel like an interruption. And here is a super practical pro tip you absolutely cannot forget. You know how your profile name is at the top and the swipe up link is at the bottom? Well, that stuff covers up part of your ad. You have to keep all the important stuff, your logo, your text, your call to action, smack in the middle in this safe zone to make sure people can actually see it. Little design tips like that can make all the difference. And hey, if you're ready to put all these strategies to work and really boost your business, you can find us at mbijl.com. All right, now that you've got the basics down, let's level up. These are the pro moves, the little secrets that take a decent campaign and turn it into one that brings in a fantastic return on your investment. So to really squeeze the most out of every dollar, you've got to focus on these moves. First, the hook. You have maybe 3 seconds tops to stop someone from tapping to the next story, so lead with your most exciting shot. Second, your call to action or CTA has to be crystal clear. Use simple, direct words like shop now or learn more. Third, use those interactive stickers. Polls, quizzes, sliders, they get people to physically engage with your ad, which is huge. Fourth, tell a little story. Use a few different clips or images to build a narrative. And finally, please, A/B test everything. Test your videos, your headlines, your audiences. Let the data tell you what's working. So after all that, you're probably wondering, what does all this actually cost? A lot of people assume it's going to break the bank, but when you do it right, story ads are a remarkably smart and efficient place to put your marketing budget. Let's talk real numbers. On average, the cost for someone to actually click on your ad, what we call the cost per click, is usually somewhere in this neighborhood. Yeah, we're talking cents, not dollars, to get a potential customer over to your website. And what if you just want to get eyeballs on your brand? The cost per mil, that's the price to show your ad to 1,000 people, is also incredibly low. This makes story ads one of the cheapest ways to build brand awareness on a massive scale. But here's the most important thing to understand about the cost. It's not just about your budget, it's about quality. The platform literally rewards you for making good ads that people like. A creative, fun, relevant ad will get shown to more people for less money. It's that simple. So, when you look at the massive potential, the clear strategy, and just how affordable it can be, the only real question left is this. Are you ready to turn those quick 15-second moments into real, tangible results for your business? If the answer is yes, and you want a personalized strategy to make sure you absolutely crush it from day one, visit us at mbihill.com now.